hello Capricorn. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Capricorn, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And there is a Three of Cups. This is joy. This is celebration. This is beauty. This is abundance. This is your excitement to be with your people, right? This is like that peak experience. This is that heartwarming environment that you're creating. Yeah. I don't know if you're having people over or if this is something maybe for the holidays coming up. But I feel like you're in this mood of really wanting to create a very special time, a special place for people. Yeah? Let's put this into some context. This is really good energy. This is a heart that is full and overflowing and wants to share that. Yeah? Aha. Now we've got the Lover's card. It could be really a celebration between you and a loved one, maybe a spouse, maybe a romantic partner. Put your pitchforks away. It doesn't have to be romance, but it could be. You know, we're feeling that kind of love. We're feeling just that we want to we want to have those intimate bonds with people. But it feels like you're creating an environment maybe to celebrate this kind of a union. I don't know if you're putting together a wedding or some sort of anniversary celebration. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got an Ace of Cups. Interesting. We got an Ace now of Swords, an Eight of Wands, the Sun card, and we've got the Knight of Cups and the Prince of Pentacles. With the earth energies here, you are choosing to build something. You're putting something together. You're organizing something, but you're not planning. It's not like there's not a lot of air energy. It's not like you're just making the itinerary, making the schedule, and planning things. No, you're actually putting things together. So I don't know if you're I don't know exactly what this is. Maybe you're building a family. Maybe you're building a business. But I feel like you're putting all of your creative energy into an event. Maybe it's a holiday event. Maybe there's something happening. I feel like something's happening in April for you that is really, it's really going to be that celebration. Like maybe you're throwing a party, a house party. Maybe you're throwing a housewarming party. Maybe you are putting on a wedding for either for yourself or for someone else, or celebrating an anniversary, or planning a surprise party for someone, right? It could be planning your own party, right, to celebrate your anniversary. But something is going on here that feels very good. And with the Sun card in the environment, I feel like it is you being celebrated here. Okay. Now, maybe this is somebody else planning something like this for you. And if it's supposed to be a surprise, I'm sorry that I ruined the surprise. It's because that sun card in the environment there, that feels to me like it's you. And it feels like you are being recognized, you're being honored for something, right? It's like this lifetime achievement award, or it could be the anniversary, or it wouldn't be a birthday, I guess, but something is going on that is celebrating you. And it's something that it's going to feel so good. Even if it's not a surprise, you can you just pretend you're surprised. It's going to feel really, really good. And it might even be someone proposing to you, okay? It might be the celebration of an anniversary or some sort of commemorating some occasion here, especially with this Lover's card. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but the Three of Cups is saying that you're being appreciated for something. You are being honored for something, and it's going to feel really good for you. Yeah, I love bringing that kind of news. The Ace of Cups at the top there, I wonder what this, because this is usually a new energy coming into a situation. Okay, so I don't know if some of you are. I hate to put this kind of energy out there, but some of you maybe are expecting a child, or you're celebrating a new life, into the world. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's the birth of something. Well, maybe you're planning somebody's birthday, right? Maybe it wouldn't be your own, but something along these lines. It could be a Mother's Day or a Father's Day celebration, something along those lines too. Let's select the mystery card. This feels really good. This energy feels very, very nice, and it is something that it's coming together in a physical way. Right, it's something where people are gathered in a location. It's something that is being, there's a physical venue for it. Well, let's select this mystery card. Bonus card, confirmation card. And this is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We're going to set it down right here. We're going to put our very own Kelly Kapoor right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together, and it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down in the comments. We're going to do it together as an exercise of intuition. Yeah. Okay, let's look around the room again. We've got major arcana. We've got the High Priestess and the Sun. The High Priestess is the full moon. We've got the Sun and the Moon coming together in this marriage, this holy kind of matrimony. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be really you uniting with your own purpose, and really the celebration that is happening within you because you are married to your purpose. You have discovered that spiritual light within you, that creative force, and it's a union between your soul and the divine, right? A union with God, goddess, deity, with guardian angel. It is a union of some kind that we're celebrating, right? It could be a reunion. It could be the union of you with a child, or celebrating, celebrating your parenthood, something like that. It could, we could be celebrating an achievement at work too. It's possible with the earth energy that's what's going on. But the sun and the full moon conjoined in this really, really beautiful thing. This is the holy marriage, right, of our kind of human personality and the divine, the spirit, right? And that's the essential kind of union. Every other union, every other marriage, every other wedding is a detailed, particular manifestation of that holy union. Okay. So it really could be manifesting in a lot of different ways for you. Different people have, different things going on. For some, this is really straightforward. You're getting married, right? Some of you have a wedding coming up maybe this month. I don't know, feeling kind of like the April, I guess it'd be next month, but the April kind of thing, yeah. So we've got those major arcana energies. We've got a little bit of fire. And the fire here, the Eight of Wands, tells me that there's a lot we have to do still. There's a lot of things that are still in the works for this. Maybe you're doing some of the planning. Maybe you have other people helping you. I hope so. But this is, it is your celebration, but there's still a lot for you to prepare, a lot for you to get ready, a lot of things that need to kind of get done. You have a pretty big list, and it seems like there's time is kind of running short, so there's a little bit of this this excitement with all of this. It's this hectic kind of energy with this fire that just says there's a lot to do. I don't have a lot of time. I gotta hurry. As far as the water energy goes, well, we've got really beautiful water energy. The Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is that Cancer energy, which is your opposite sign. So it is kind of your alter ego. And that's interesting when we talk about sun and moon conjoined in this kind of matrimony. So we do wonder if it is you kind of making this spiritual union. If it is an internal union with that kind of all that opposite shadow side of yourself, so to speak. But there's the outward counterpart too. Something is taking place literally in your environment that is going to feel really good. It's going to be a moment of just sheer joy and bliss for you. Okay. So we got the fire, we've got the water, we've got just a little bit of air energy, which I think is absolutely perfect. This is the union. This is now where it's kind of like the two have become one, right? And this is really when we have the Lover's card and we think of the union. Well, this is union. This is you coming together with a common purpose, with being of the same mind, right? And it doesn't mean that you lose your individuality. That's kind of what is, that's what is a rather tricky thing, because we feel like the two become one, right? We're cut from the same cloth. We are now, our souls are united, And in that spiritual sense, yes, it feels like that it's a spiritual union. But really, it's two people coming together and choosing. It really is the choice of the Lover's card. We choose to commit. We choose to go through this process. And we have this clarity. There's no confusion. There's no doubts. You know that this is the one, this person or this energy or this path, this purpose, whatever we're celebrating. And when we look at the Two of Pentacles here in the past position, we think something has been altered. Right? That there was something that was low that has become high. There's something that's been dark has become light. Something that was hidden has become revealed. Something that wasn't there is now there. Right? Something emerging from nothing. And so it could really be, in some ways, it could be the child, But I think more than that, it is the emerging of, let's say, the spiritual child. The result of this union is now taking form. It's producing. Something has been produced, right? And it could be a business partnership. Let's say you and a business partner came together, and now this child is being produced, and this is that collaboration. This is that business. This is that creative project. Maybe it's a musical album. I don't know what the baby is, right? And that's kind of the question for you. When we see the Ace of Cups, we say, "What is that baby?" Right? What is your baby right now? Yeah, because I feel like it is now, we're celebrating the arrival of this baby. That's a result of this union, something coming from nothing, so to speak. Something that wasn't there is now there. It doesn't have to literally be a baby, but it might be, right? Whatever it is, congratulations. Whatever it is, it's a moment, it's a reason to celebrate. Go wild, right? This is sheer joy and bliss. Celebrating this baby, right? And it might be maybe you finished a project that you've been working on for a long, long time. Celebrate that. Maybe you're celebrating a really big win at work. You're being recognized for your achievement on some big account or at work. That's the baby, right? What you've produced, and this is celebrating not just you, but you in the context of this greater situation. And it really is, I think, you're being lifted up and recognized as a very key player here, right? That helped to bring this baby about, right? And I know there's a lot of levels of meaning here, and there's meant to be a lot of innuendo, because the situation is going to be different for many of you out there. Okay. The High Priestess underneath it is kind of, this is almost a card of motherhood in a way, right? This is an attitude of welcoming something into our lives. And it might even be that this was something we didn't really know we wanted. We weren't expecting something. It kind of took us by surprise, perhaps. But it is now something that we are with open arms embracing this thing. We're getting something we didn't even know we wanted. And this is really, really nice. I think you have a very strong connection with the divine energy. I think that you've gone through a lot of inner transformation in your life. Taking this card with that Two of Pentacles. You've changed a lot over the last few years. You've really made a lot of progress spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically maybe. You've gone through a lot of changes, a lot of things. And if the baby is really a baby, yeah, the last, 9 months or so, has been a lot of changes. Right. But I think even extending beyond that, beyond the obvious, there's been a lot of mental, emotional progress. I think you've worked through a lot of stuff in your life. Yeah. We've been able to let go of a lot of things that maybe have been holding you back. A lot of things, and this is kind of a common thing with Capricorn, I think, is this Sun card, letting yourself really shine and letting all of your really, truly wonderful qualities show. There have been a few readings for Capricorn, especially in the last, I've been doing this now almost 2 years, right, that I've had this channel. I've been reading tarot for 20 years, but I've had this channel for 2 years. And towards the beginning, like a year and a half ago, we had a lot of readings for you, Capricorn, where Spirit kept reminding us that we used to dim our light, that you used to turn it down. You used to kind of hide your talents, hide your personality, hide your charisma, hide your capabilities. Yeah. We used to turn it down. We used to dim our light. Yeah. And every reading we'd have like that, and Spirit would say, stop dimming your light. Let yourself shine. You're magic. You're spirit. You're creative. You're charismatic. You have a lot of talent, a lot of ideas. You have, a great smile. I think people lately have been telling you what a beautiful smile you have, right? Because it's kind of, we've been a little bit, I'm getting this, we've been kind of in the background more. But that's changed over the last several months. Yeah. And now I think you're really starting to let your creativity out. Not in an arrogant way, which is kind of, we gotta be careful with this Sun card because we get too much of this solar energy and we just feel like I'm the best thing since sliced bread. And, there's still this humbleness about you. But you're not shy about your talents. You're confident. You're calm, assertive. You're not dominating. You're not prideful or arrogant. It's just very even, very wholesome. And I'm getting a really good feeling, a really good vibe with you, especially this Sun card here. It is a creative light. This is now you. You're shining bright. You have this personality. You have this, and it's not just your personality. It's like Spirit is shining through you. That divine light is shining through you. And it's really made a difference in your life because now look where you are. You're being celebrated. Something is being put together kind of in your honor, right? And maybe it really is, maybe it is somebody like your work or your friends, family, throwing you a party just because of everything that you've accomplished. Maybe you're graduating something. Maybe you're graduating from university, or this is just like you've gotten through some sort of a program or a course, right? And this is now celebrating you because you did this, You had the confidence to see this through, and now it's finally coming to its conclusion, its culmination. And it's such a joyous feeling. It's such a joyous moment. I'm really curious what this is really for you. Yeah, if you want to leave some comments, please do. I always appreciate the comments. I read every comment. I'm trying to do better about responding to people and replying to comments, but I get so busy and wrapped up in doing these readings and everything. I'm trying to do better, I promise. Okay, but I do read everything. I really, really do. We see that you're kind of, you know what I'm talking about, because you got that Eight of Wands down here in your general energy. There's a little bit of this frantic, hectic energy. It's kind of like, oh my God, there's this big event, this weekend. I've got to get ready. I got to find something to wear. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. I've got to make plans and arrangements, and I've got to, there's all this excitement, but it's a good kind of excitement. Yeah. It feels like you're the belle of the ball right now. Yeah. So enjoy it, right? Go with it. Go get your hair done. Treat yourself. The Eight of Wands is also really, I think from this point forward, there are so many possibilities for you. Maybe this is the graduating from technical school or university or something, and now it's the commencement of the rest of your life, and you've got to kind of choose which direction. Maybe this card is saying that you have 100 job offers. There's 100 different, major corporations that want your skill or your charisma. They want you to be part of their team. You've got a lot of options now. Yeah. And everyone seems kind of equally as amazing as all the others. Okay. And this is really good. It's kind of everybody is vying for your attention. Everybody's fighting for you. And it feels good. And it's okay that it feels good. You don't have to turn it down. You don't have to try to be too humble. You're naturally a very kind person. It's okay for you to let yourself enjoy this moment, this period of time in your life. Yeah. The Knight of Cups in this position, it shows that we're still a little bit cautious with putting all of our emotions out there, right? And this is kind of part of turning down your light. I feel like when you were younger, and again, we've said this before, when you were younger, people used to tell you to be quiet, right? That you should be in the background, that you don't want to stand out, you don't want to single yourself out in the crowd. You want to blend in. You don't want to try to be better than everybody else. Just kind of, dim your light a little bit. Don't be so loud, And so I think there's still an emotional part of that where we have a difficult time kind of expressing our emotions. And that's up here with this. And I think that's something that we are getting past with the union of the sun and the full moon high priestess energy. I think this is the obstacle that we're getting past. And the Knight of Cups is the giving and receiving of love and affection and kindness. I think you're a very kind person. I think sometimes you have a difficult time letting yourself show your emotions, like in your body language and on your face and in your words and in your energy. It's kind of like we feel things very deeply, but we tend to keep them inside. So you might be feeling this really intense joy and bliss, but we're kind of stoic on the outside, right? And so the difficulty is for you to just let loose and just let yourself express all of this joy, like it just it shoots out of you like a fountain. Yeah. Just a fountain of love, and it's a freedom here, where it's just like, just go out on the dance floor and just dance, right? We don't care who's watching. We're just going to dance, And this is you dancing. This is you giving and receiving love freely. And I think that I don't think this is an obstacle anymore. That's my point. And the card that we get to next, of course, is the Prince of Pentacles. This is the builder. And this maybe this is a wedding for some of you. Maybe you are getting married. And this is really now your energy of you're freely able to experience love and kindness, giving and receiving love and affection. And you're going to be building this future with, whatever this baby is, right? Whatever you've got going on, whatever this union is producing, it has a lot of longevity to it. You're building something everlasting. And I would like to see the Empress here in this mystery card. Let's see what Kelly has for us. If you have a prediction for this, put it in the comments. I'm thinking either a 9 or a 10 of cups or pentacles or the Empress card. Okay? Maybe the Devil card, your power card, but I don't think so. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. It is your time to achieve. It is your time to shine. It is your time to be loud and proud and to be shouting it from the mountaintops. Spirit has said that you've put other people before you a lot. You've helped other people get to the front while you remain in the background. You've helped to highlight other people and lift other people up while you stay down below. Yeah, you've helped other people succeed while you kind of, have stayed behind in some ways. I'm not saying that you're an underachiever, but I'm saying that you have a very kind heart, that you want to do good for other people. And sometimes even in a selfless way, where it's like we want to lift other people up before we lift ourselves. We want to feed others before we feed ourselves. You're the person that will put everybody else's oxygen mask on first and then worry about yours last, right? And Spirit is saying, now it's your time to put yourself first. It's your time now to get to the top of that wheel. So allow these other people, if they're family, friends, coworkers, allow them to lift you up. You're like a, oh, no, thank you kind of person, right? Somebody offered, no, thank you, I'm okay. It's very polite. I feel like you're very polite. And it's kind of that no thank you energy. This is the time for you to say yes, please, and thank you. You're taking what's offered to you. You're taking this feeling, you're taking this achievement, and you're enjoying it. You don't have to say no thank you to be polite or to be humble. Now's not the time for that. Okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune. Your life is expanding and growing, and you deserve this. You have earned this. It is your time. This is the most important reading that I think I've ever done for you. I feel like this is the culmination of a year's worth of readings. It is your time, Capricorn. We're going to do an extended. That's my time. We're going to do an extended reading. Click up here or down below to check out the extended reading. New Capricorn readings every Thursday and Sunday, but I am here every day. You can come see me again tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment for me. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let me know what that baby is. Yeah. Also, check out my wife's channel. She does tea leaf readings. Marvelous work. Her channel is Ula Tea Leaf Readings. That's ULA Tea Leaf Readings. Really great stuff. I want you to know, Capricorn, that you are the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.